Dragon! Inferno! Fire Blast!
So let's go ahead and do a 2-card combo. This will be a 1.5 card combo. So all you need is Dragunity Ramus, and it could be any other card. So using Dragunity Remus, we're going to go ahead and discard it to add a Dragon Ravine from our deck to our hand. And we'll activate the Ravine, discarding 1 card from our hand. It could be anything. This is my Joy Wheeler token. So we'll go ahead and discard that. Red-Eyes in the back. That's pretty cool. And then we can add a Dragunity monster from our deck to our hand. It'll be Dragunity Legatus. So if you don't open the Remus, you could also use a copy of Dragon Ravine in order to search the Remus, in order to search a Dragon Ravine, in order to search the Legatus. But it's going to require an extra discard, so that's 2.5 cards, but this is the more efficient version. So because you control a Dragon Ravine, you can go ahead and special summon Dragunity Legatus. It actually has more attack than defense, so put in attack if you want. And if you control a Dragunity monster, you can go ahead and special summon Remus from your graveyard. And you can only special summon dragons for the rest of the turn. So from there, you go ahead and synchro summon a Dragunity Knight Gayderg. So when Remus is sent to the graveyard after you use its effect, it's also banished. So keep that in mind. And then every time Dragunity Knight Gayderg is summoned, you get to add a Winged Beast or Dragon from your deck to your hand, and then discard 1. It has to be level 1 or 4 that you add, though. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and add Blackwing Zephyros, the Elite, and discard it. And because we control the field spell, we could return that to our hand, pay 400 life points in order to special summon Blackwing Zephyros from our graveyard. And we'll go ahead and send these both to the graveyard in order to summon our Dragunity Knight Romulus. Romulus can add either the field spell, or we could add Dragunity Glow from our deck to our hand, which is the card that you want to add from it in most cases, unless you don't have access to the Ravine. So we'll go ahead and activate our Dragunity Glow, which allows us to search our Dragunity Arma Mistletoe from our deck. And then, because we control a Dragunity monster, we could actually tribute that to special summon the Dragunity Arma Mistletoe. Using its effect, we can also equip a Dragunity monster from our graveyard to it. And using the graveyard effect of that Dragunity Glow, we can banish that in order to special summon the Gayderg. Once again, you can activate Gayderg's special effect. You add a Dragon monster from your deck to your hand. So we'll go ahead and add Chamber Dragon Maid, and then discard it. You can add whatever you want, really. It could be Black Metal Dragon, but in this case, I'm just going to go for the Chamber. And then you can go ahead and Exceed Summon into Hieratic Dragon King of Atum. And then detach 1 material. Doesn't really matter which one, unless you're keeping your Atum on the field. I always detach the Gayderg anyways, though. Sometimes you do want to keep the Atum for next turn, in order to special summon usually Rocket Tracer, Dragon Maid, or Black Metal Dragon. Is a very powerful card to go for. And then you're going to go ahead and send the Black Metal Dragon to the graveyard for 1 copy of Striker Dragon. I'll put it right there. When Striker is summoned, you get to search your boot sector launch and add it to your hand. And then you also get to search for Black Metal Dragon. So you could choose the order of the Chainlinks. The Black Metal is more important in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and put this as Chainlink 1 Black Metal and Chainlink 2 Striker, adding the boot sector launch and your Darkness Metal to your hand. Then you can go ahead and banish your Striker Dragon or a copy of Red-Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Using the Red-Eyes, you can go ahead and drive anything from your graveyard. So you could actually go for Gayderg and then go for a level 8 Synchro, such as Borreload Savage or Crystal Wing, because you're not locked into Darks yet. However, why go for a Crystal Wing when you can go for the Dragon Maid engine, which cannot be stopped by Dark Ruler no more? So yeah, we'll go ahead and revive that Chamber Dragon Maid, and then we could search our Dragon Maid Tidying from our deck to our hand. We'll go ahead and set the Tidying, and then finally you could link any of these 2 away into your copy of Hieratic Seal. So it really depends on which one you want. Darkness Metal is the strongest one, but Either way, you're going to try and return one of your dragon cards to your hand on your opponent's turn. You usually have more dragons in your hand to start with, so this is just a very simple 1.5 card combo. But in this case, I would try and send this to the graveyard because your trap card can always revive it next turn anyways. So it's in the chamber. And then probably the Attune, just because Red-Eyes is stronger and returning to the hand is actually pretty decent, whereas Attune will just go back to the extra deck. So yeah, we'll go for those two into a copy of Hieratic Seal. So on your opponent's turn, you're going to probably activate your seal first to bounce one of their cards back, and then summon maybe an Amorphate Sloth or something else. It could be something that you want to bounce back with your Dragonmaid Tidying. And then you also have these two extra cards as well. So if you have rockets, you could extend further. Or if you want, you could go ahead and send an Absurata Dragon by discarding a spell or anything. And then, yeah. So, well, regardless, that's pretty much it. Just a 1.5 card combo with a couple interruptions and a pretty big monster. So, alright, let's move on to another combo.
My supreme monster is a dragon, but of a different sort! The Red-Eyes Black Dragon!
A what dragon?
So this one will be Chaos Space and a Red-Eyes Black Dragon. Or actually, it could be any dark monster, which is almost every monster in the deck. So we'll go ahead and activate Chaos Space by discarding your Red-Eyes. If you do use a lot of hand traps, sometimes you have lights too, so pretty good. But anyways, Chaos Space will discard Red-Eyes in order to add your copy of White Dragon Wyver Burster from your deck to your hand, and then you can go ahead and banish that Red-Eyes in order to summon the White Dragon Wyver Burster. Then you're going to go ahead and link summon into Striker Dragon, and again you're going to go ahead and add that Boot Sector launch, as well as a copy of Black Dragon Collapse Serpent from your deck to your hand. And of course you choose the order of the chain links. Right now I think Black Dragon is more important, so we're going to go ahead and activate Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, so you add the Boot Sector first, and then your Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, which you shall then summon by banishing your White Dragon Wyver Burster. Now is the time you want to activate your Chaos Space, banish that, the graveyard effect, in order to reshuffle your White Dragon Wyver Burster into the main deck. And then you get to draw a card. So this will be your card right there. Here's our hand. So we're going to go ahead and synchro these off into, where is it? Dragunity Knight Romulus. So that's going to be another Chainlink 1, and then your Black Dragon could be Chainlink 2. So with the Black Dragon, you're going to go ahead and add your White Dragon Wyver Burster. And then with Romulus, you'll add your Dragon Ravine, because you didn't open your Dragon Ravine or Remus in this combo. So pretty cool to have the option to search for your copy of Dragon Ravine. From there, you're going to go ahead and activate that copy of the Dragon Ravine in order to basically add that Dragunity engine. So what you want to do is discard eventually 2 cards. So right now we'll just go ahead and discard this spell card in order to add your copy of Dragunity Remus to your hand. And then you'll send Remus to the graveyard in order to add another Dragon Ravine from your deck to your hand, which you shall then activate. And then you could send another card. I try and keep a dragon or wing beast just for Gay Durg, just for its effects. So I'm going to go ahead and send this is Dark Ruler No More, for example. We'll just go ahead and get rid of that in order to add a copy of Dragunity Legatus. And then using the Dragon Ravine, you can go ahead and special summon the Legatus from your hand. And then you can go ahead and special summon your Remus, since you control actually 2 Dragunity monsters. And now you're locked into dragons, which is okay. So now you're going to go ahead and synchro summon. This card is banished, by the way, for your copy of Dragunity Knight Gay Durg, or Black Metal Dragon. And then you can go ahead and get rid of the White Dragon Wyver Burster that you don't need. Then you're going to go ahead and normal summon that Black Metal Dragon. And from there you could go ahead, maybe a copy of Guardragon Pisty. Go ahead, search for the black metal for your Red-Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. You could banish the Pisty for the Darkness Metal. And then you go ahead and send your Gayderg and Dragunity Romulus to the graveyard for a Hieratic Seal, which is actually probably the better choice to go into. First, you want to go into your Seal first, and then you can normal summon your Black Metal, and you turn that into Pisty, and then you banish that Pisty for a Darkness Metal. The reason why you don't want to banish cards like Gayderg or Black Metal, but you can always banish your Romulus if you want. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. You're going to go ahead and revive your Gayderg. You could revive the Black Metal as well, and end on a Fang with Chain with Red-Eyes Darkness Metal. But I think I would rather use the Gayderg just for simplicity's sake. We're going to go ahead and send a Baby Rock from our deck to the, or add it to our hand and then send it to the graveyard, which will special summon itself. And then finally you can end with a Crystal Wing. Crystal Wing is one of the harder monsters to get out because sometimes you do get locked into darks, so it's one of the first ones you want to do. And it's a powerful monster in general, so whichever one you want to end in, you could end Fang with Chain or you could end with Crystal Wing. But pretty much it depends on your hand. This is just a little interaction you could do with the Chaos Space and any dark, pretty much. So yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and do one more combo.
Go! Red-Eyes Black Dragon!
Okay, so we do have one more combo. It's going to be 2 cards, World Legacy Guardragon and Black Metal Dragon. So we'll start by normal summoning the Black Metal Dragon, and then we're going to go ahead and link that card away into Striker Dragon. That's going to go ahead and search out your Boot Sector launch, as well as your copy of Red-Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. We'll go ahead and put Black Metal as Chainlink 1 to search out this second so it can't get ashed. And then finally you can banish your Striker Dragon in order to special summon that Red-Eyes Darkness Metal, reviving that Black Metal Dragon. And you could go ahead and link these two away into a Dragunity Knight Romulus. Again, you're going to have another chain. So we'll go ahead and put a Ravine, I guess, is Chainlink 1, and Red-Eyes Wyvern as the Chainlink 2 that you're going to add from your Black Metal Dragon. And then finally, you're going to go ahead and activate that Dragon Ravine. By discarding your Red-Eyes Wyvern, you can go ahead and add 1 copy of Dragunity Remus, which you can then discard for your copy of Dragon Ravine again. And you'll go ahead and activate the second copy of Ravine, discarding a spell card, your Boot Sector launch, in order to add your Legatus to your hand. You'll special summon Legatus because you control Ravine, and then you can go ahead and special summon your Remus. Now you're ready for that Gayderg, so we'll go ahead and send that to the graveyard. And your Legatus, special summon Gayderg, which we'll go ahead and add, in this case, probably your Mist Valley Baby Rock. Just because you do want to be able to end on Crystal Wing as much as possible, it's pretty useful. So we'll go ahead and discard the Mist Valley Baby Rock, Synchro Summon into a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. And then now you can go ahead and activate your World Legacy Guardragon, reviving that Black Metal Dragon. We'll go ahead and link that away into your Guardragon Pisty. We'll put it right here. Then you can go ahead and use your World Legacy Guardragon after, of course, you search your Red-Eyes Fang with Chain due to your Black Metal going to the graveyard. And then you could, so then you search your Black Metal, your Red-Eyes Fang with Chain, and then finally you go ahead and move your Guardragon Pisty over 1 zone, so you have 2 link arrows pointing to the same monster zone. You could go ahead and revive your Dragunity Knight Gayderg. Now before you use your Gayderg's effect again, just keep in mind you're locked into dragons, so you do want to get rid of this as soon as possible. That way you could summon another Baby Rock. So we'll go ahead and link these 2 away into your copy of Hieratic Seal. So I like to either destroy your Pissy, link it away, or banish it from Red-Eyes. Alright, and now if your opponent did have a Crystal Wing, and if they did negate Crystal and had a Nibiru, you can answer that. So let's go ahead and activate the Gay Durg by adding another copy of Baby Rock. So Baby Rock's pretty cool for these very minimalist combos. It's just extra free level 8 synchros. So that's why I definitely like to have as many copies of Baby Rock as possible. So we'll go ahead and add it to our hand and then discard it, special summoning itself, and finally linking that away into level 8. If you have extra extenders, you could go for that copy of Chaos Ruler, the Magical Dragon, but in this case, let's assume we don't. We'll go for Warlord Savage Dragon, equipping that Dragonity Knight Romulus, giving it an extra 600 points, just half the attack, and 2 negates, 1 per turn, of course. And then we would have a Red-Eyes Fang with Chain, which we can go ahead and set, or if you want, you could add a Red-Eyes Fusion if you want to use it next turn. But on your opponent's turn, you're going to be able to revive that Red-Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon because you actually sent a Red-Eyes Wyvern to the graveyard. So on your opponent's end phase, this card's going to be live. So not yet, but this will be a extra interruption. You'd steal whatever strong monster they get out. And so you have a Warlord Savage, Hieratic Seal, and Crystal Wing, and this brings out a Floodgate. So 3 interruptions from World Legacy Dragon and also Black Metal Dragon. It's pretty cool, honestly. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I think that's going to go ahead and conclude it for Red-Eyes Black Dragon. Where are you, Red-Eyes? Red-Eyes Black Dragon. Here you go. Joey's favorite, well, one of his favorite monsters. Maybe he'll get Flame Swordsman support sometime. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful... I'm just mesmerized by this art. Alright guys, thank you so much. Happy dueling. Goodbye.